Welcome back, dear Law Insider user, to this series of tutorials on getting started with Law Insider. I'm Mike Whalen, here to help you use this tool better. What I want to do in this video really quickly is show you how to get more help if you need it. There are a lot of tutorials that we've created, a lot of different ways to teach you how to walk through using the tool for the different use cases and to get in contact with us if you need more help. So let's talk about that. I will share my screen with you and show you where you can go to get that kind of help. So here I am back on the home page. If I go here to this help and frequently asked questions area, I'm going to right click that and just open that in a new tab so we can keep track of where we are. So up here, I'm going to go to the support and knowledge base. Now, what you see here are a search bar and then a bunch of different directed paths that we'll talk about. But right now, what I want to do is go here to the search, and I'm just going to search the word clause. And you'll see that it will autofill an example. So I gave you the example of a clause is one door to get you into finding the information that you want into the room where you can find it. So how do I use that better? Let me go see how to search within a clause. All right. If you go to this particular page, what you see here is a bit of instructions from our support team, and then this really helpful, I say GIF, you might say GIF. My wife makes fun of me, but I do say GIF even though it's a peanut butter. So here there's a visual that helps you walk through how you will use that particular feature. What you see that I want to point out over here on the left is context. So in this section, you also see how do you use advanced filters, how do you use exact phrase search, how to use and, split view, save your searches. This series, this section is sort of the getting started. This is the kind of stuff that we've talked about. So when you land on this clause bit, how it's showing you how to use this, you can also look over to the left and it'll give you a lot more context so that you can see how to get started with it. Now, I do want to point out, if I go back to this page, to the front page, this is ordered and organized by categories, by similar types of tutorials. So again, I'm going to hit getting started, and here's the very early how to sign up, how to sign in, how to sign out, and just an introduction to Law Insider. These groupings down here are by similar types of tutorials in the knowledge base. So here's how to use search. This is the one that we just looked at, how to search within a clause. This is the order. So if you're new to this and you want to get used to using Law Insider, go to this area and you can search within these different types of categories, these different groupings of tutorials that'll be helpful for you. The last thing that I want to point to again, and I had mentioned this before, let me go to one of these search trends indemnity clause because it's just a really quick way to get there. If you look into one of these documents and then over on the left, if you see different related content and you want to land, well, let's do it this way. Let's do it as a search. So I can show you again this last feature, which is these question marks. Now, these are obviously very contextualized bits of help, but that's another way to get help with the particular thing that you need help with. If it's more than these little question marks will help you with, what I would encourage you to do is go over to the Law Insider support page and look through that. In the next and final video in this series, I want to talk about the other things that we are doing as a company to try to help you become better at the work you do. So we're not just giving you help on this page on how to use Law Insider, we're giving you help on being an attorney that deals with contracts. So I'll see you in that video.